Hey, my friend. Welcome to this video. Let me guess something about you. You really want to speak English fluently, right? But there's just one big problem. You don't have anyone to practice with. Maybe your friends don't speak English. Your family doesn't speak English. Or maybe you're just shy to speak with others right now. You're not alone. Many people feel the same way. So, here's the big question. Can you really practice English speaking completely alone and still become fluent? The answer is yes. Absolutely yes. In this video, I'm going to share with you a full, powerful list of daily English speaking tasks you can do alone, even if you have no partner, no teacher, and no speaking environment. These are the exact techniques that many successful English learners use, and after watching this video, you'll know how to train your English speaking muscles every day like a pro. So grab a notebook, relax, and let's dive into it. This video is not just about tips, it's about action. Let's turn your silent learning into speaking fluency, all by yourself. Section 1. The mindset shift. Speaking is a skill, not a talent. Before we jump into daily tasks, I want to change one belief in your mind. Many people think, I can understand English, but I can't speak it. They feel stuck. They think speaking is something you're born with, or something you need a teacher for. That's not true. Speaking is a muscle memory, just like typing, cooking, or playing the guitar. The more you do it, the better you get. So your first job is to stop thinking, I don't have anyone to talk to, and start thinking, I can become fluent on my own with daily speaking practice. Your mouth needs training. Your brain already understands English. Now it's time to get your mouth moving. Let's begin. Section 2. Talk to yourself. The golden technique. Yes, talking to yourself is one of the best ways to become fluent. How to do it daily. Talk about your daily routine. Every morning, start talking in English out loud. Okay, I am brushing my teeth. Now I'm making tea. Today, I have to go to work by 9 a.m. Just describe your actions. You're creating real, practical English fluency that connects to your life. Mirror speaking, stand in front of a mirror. Look into your eyes and talk. You can start with simple introductions. Hi, my name is Rahul. I live in Delhi. I am learning English. Then slowly increase your topics. Let me tell you about my favorite movie. I had a difficult day yesterday, and here's why. Future planning. Talk to yourself about what you're going to do. After lunch, I will go for a walk. In the evening, I will study for 1 hour. This not only improves fluency, but also trains your brain to think in English. Tip: use your phone to record your voice. Listen back. You will hear your mistakes and also your improvement. Section 3. Imitation practice. Copy native speakers. What is imitation? It means copying the way native speakers speak, word by word, tone by tone. Here's how to do it. Choose a short video or podcast. Find something short, 1 to 2 minutes. It could be from a movie, YouTube, TED Talk, or podcast. Listen and pause. Play one sentence, pause it, and repeat it out loud. Exactly like the speaker. Copy their pronunciation, rhythm, emotion. Shadowing technique. This is a powerful variation. You play the audio and speak at the same time as the speaker, like a shadow. No pausing. It's hard at first, but it builds real fluency. Do this for 10 to 15 minutes daily. Your accent, pronunciation, and natural fluency will skyrocket. Section 4. Daily English Diary. Speak your thoughts. You probably heard about writing a diary, right? But let's do it with a twist. Speak your diary. Every night, record a 2 to 5 minute audio or video of yourself talking about your day. Talk about what happened, how you felt, what you learned. No script. Just talk freely. For example, today was a very busy day. I woke up late and I missed my bus. At work, I had a meeting with my boss. It was a little stressful, but in the evening, I relaxed and watched a comedy show. This helps in two ways. You practice natural storytelling in English. You build confidence speaking alone. You can also watch your videos after 1 week and feel proud of your progress. Section 5. Use picture description. Take any random photo from the internet, a magazine, or your phone gallery, and describe what you see in English. Let's try it together. Imagine a photo of a man walking his dog in the park. In this picture, there is a man walking his dog. The man is wearing a blue jacket. The dog looks happy. It's a sunny day, and the park is full of green trees. Now try with another photo. A crowded street, a shopping mall, a birthday party. This task builds spontaneous speaking ability. No script, just your brain thinking and your mouth speaking. Section 6. Practice English during daily chores. Use your everyday activities as a speaking opportunity. While cooking, I'm cutting onions. I need to fry them until golden. Now I will add tomatoes. While cleaning, let me clean the table first. Then I'll mop the floor. While walking, this is a beautiful street. I see a man selling vegetables. The air is fresh. You turn your environment into an English classroom. This is called situational fluency, the best kind of fluency. Section 7. Role play alone. Yes, you can do role play alone. Here's how. Pick a situation. For example, ordering food at a restaurant, booking a hotel, attending a job interview, talking to a friend about weekend plans. Now act it out. Speak both sides of the conversation. You. Hello, I'd like to book a room for 2 nights. Receptionist. You too. Sure, may I know your name, please? You. My name is Alex. This builds real-world English and prepares you for conversations before they happen. Section 8. Describe what you watch. After watching any video, movie, or news in English, talk about it. Out loud. For example, I watched a documentary about space. It was interesting. I learned that astronauts train underwater to prepare for space. The narrator spoke clearly and slowly, so I could understand everything. Don't just watch. React in English. You can also pause your video and say, "Wait! I think I understand this part." He is explaining how gravity works. This trains your brain to think and speak in English, not just listen. Section 9. Create your own English radio show. This is fun. Pretend you're the host of a radio show or a podcast. Pick any topic. Today's topic is happiness. Let's talk about the best food in my country. Why I love Sundays? Start talking. Pretend you're talking to 1 million people. This builds your confidence and ability to express thoughts clearly. Over time, you'll feel natural speaking for 5, 10, or even 20 minutes without stopping. Section 10. Make a daily speaking calendar. To make sure you practice daily, create a speaking calendar. Here's an example. Day task, Monday, talk about your weekend. Tuesday, describe a photo. Wednesday, role play, a restaurant scene. Thursday, record your diary. Friday, do imitation with podcast. Saturday, talk about your favorite movie. Sunday, create your own radio show. Keep rotating tasks. Variety keeps your practice fun and effective. Section 11. Tools to help you practice alone. You don't need expensive apps, but here are a few useful tools. Voice recorder app on phone to record and listen to yourself. YouTube for imitation and shadowing, Canva or Pinterest. To find random pictures for description, Google Assistant or Siri. Try talking with them in English Notepad or Google Docs to write and speak what you write. Make technology your practice partner. Section 12. Talk about your life. The most powerful topic to speak about is your own life. Make a list of personal topics and talk about them. Your childhood memories. Your best friend. A mistake you learned from your first day at school. Your dream job. A book or movie that changed you. Your goals for the next 5 years. These topics connect emotionally, so you speak with more depth and fluency. Section 13. Repeat and reflect. Repetition is not boring. It's powerful. If you speak about a topic today, speak about it again after a week. Use new words. Say it differently. Also, reflect. What mistakes did I make last time? Can I speak more clearly now? Did I use better vocabulary? This reflection builds real growth. Bonus. Create English speaking challenges. Make small daily speaking challenges for yourself. Examples. Today I will speak for 3 minutes without stopping. Today I will describe my room in English. Today I will explain how to make tea in English. Keep it fun, creative, and consistent. Section 14. Leverage AI and chatbots for speaking practice. If you ever feel stuck or want a conversation partner at any hour, try talking to AI chatbots or voice assistants. Text-based chatbots, like ChatGPT. Type your messages in English and then read aloud both your side and the bot's side. This trains you to speak natural responses to unforeseen questions. Voice assistants, Siri, Google Assistant, Alexa. Ask them questions in English. What's the weather today? Or tell me a joke. And then repeat their responses out loud in your own voice, adding your own commentary. Ha ha! That joke was funny. I like puns because they're clever. AI gives you instant feedback, textually or by voice. Use it as an endlessly patient friend who never tires of your practice. Section 15. Use pronunciation and accent apps. There are apps designed to give you immediate feedback on your pronunciation. Record and compare. Many apps let you record your voice and compare your pronunciation waveform to a native speaker's. Spend 5 to 10 minutes daily matching their intonation and stress patterns. Phoneme practice. Focus on individual sounds that you find challenging, like teach, r, or vi. Isolate them. Thank. 3. Thought. Vary. Victory. Voice. Minimal pairs. Drills. Drill pairs of words that only differ by one sound. Ship versus sheep. Live versus us, leave. This precision work may feel tedious, but it dramatically improves your clarity and confidence. Section 16. Overcoming common speaking challenges. Even with solo practice, you'll hit hurdles. Let's tackle the most common: fear of mistakes. Remind yourself, mistakes are proof you're learning. When you record yourself, celebrate every attempt, even imperfect ones. Running out of things to say, maintain a topic bank in your phone's notes. List 20 to 30 topics you care about: hobbies, memories, dreams. When you practice, pick one at random. Boredom, change tasks every few days. Rotate between diary entries, imitation, role play, and photo descriptions to keep your brain engaged. Lack of feedback: share select recordings with a trusted friend or online language community for encouragement. Even one comment, "Great fluency today," can boost motivation. Section 17. Building a speaking first vocabulary. It's one thing to know thousands of words. It's another to recall and pronounce them under real pressure. Here's how to build a speaking first vocabulary. Core phrase lists learn phrases, not isolated words. For example, I'm looking forward to. Could you please explain? That's an interesting point. Active use. Every new word or phrase you learn, use it in 3 different spontaneous sentences out loud that day. This cements it in your speaking memory. Vocabulary challenges. Challenge yourself. Pick 5 new words daily from any source: article, subtitle, etc. Immediately speak 5 sentences using them. By treating vocabulary as building blocks for speaking, you'll access the right word under real-time pressure. Section 18. Share your speaking in public, safely. Even though this guide is about practicing alone, sharing publicly can accelerate your growth. Short video updates. Post 30-second English videos to your social media or a private group. Saying, "Today I learned 3 new phrases," holds you accountable and invites supportive feedback. Voice notes to friends. Instead of texting, send voice messages in English. This small shift forces you to formulate and speak full sentences. Language exchange apps like Tandem or HelloTalk let you send voice recordings to native speakers. You may not speak live, but you still get real-world feedback. Public sharing may feel scary at first, but you control privacy and audience size. Start small, then expand as you gain confidence. Section 19. Create a 30-day solo speaking challenge. To make all these tasks stick, formalize them into a 30-day challenge. Define your goal. Speak English out loud for at least 10 minutes every day. Plan your calendar. Week 1. Talk to yourself plus daily diary. Week 2. Imitation plus photo description. Week 3. Role play plus AI chatbot dialogues. Week 4. Accent drills plus public voice notes. Track your progress. Mark each day on a calendar or habit tracker app. Seeing a chain of practice days motivates you not to break it. Reward milestones. After 7 days, treat yourself to your favorite snack. After 14 days, watch an English movie without subtitles. After 30 days, record a 5-minute reflection video in which you compare your day 1 and day 30 speaking. A structured challenge turns random practice into a powerful habit. Section 20. Long-term plan and resources. After day 30, here's how to keep growing. Increase task difficulty. Move from 2-minute monologues to 5-minute or 10-minute ones on complex topics, technology trends, global news, literature analysis. Join virtual speaking clubs, Toastmasters Online, English Zoom meetups, or Discord communities. They often have small groups for practice. Shadow authentic media. Graduate from short clips to full podcasts, documentaries, and interviews. Shadow 1 to 2 minutes at a time until you can keep up with entire segments. Set quarterly goals. Q1. Be able to speak for 3 minutes on any topic without pausing. Q2. Participate in a live English speaking event online. Q3. Record and publish a 10-minute podcast episode. Q4. Teach an English mini lesson to a friend or online audience. Resources to explore. YouTube channels, e.g. English Addict, for shadowing material, pronunciation apps, e.g. Elsa Speak, for drills online forums, e.g. Reddit's R English Learning, for feedback language exchange platforms for occasional live chat. Section 21. Sing along and karaoke practice. Music is a powerful tool for language learning. Singing along helps you. Practice rhythm and intonation. Songs naturally highlight stress patterns. Memorize phrases and vocabulary. Repetition through lyrics solidifies new words. Boost confidence. Singing is playful. Even if you're off key, you're still speaking English. How to do it. Choose your song. Start with a slower, clear song you enjoy. Read the lyrics first. Understand any unfamiliar words or expressions. Sing with the lyrics. On screen, karaoke versions on YouTube work great. Turn off the lyrics. Try singing from memory. Record and compare. Notice how your pronunciation and fluency improve over time. Spend 5 to 10 minutes a day singing one song. Over weeks, you'll find your mouth naturally forming English sounds. Section 22. Talk to your pet or objects. No listeners. No problem. Your cat, dog, or favorite coffee mug makes a perfect audience. Describe your feelings. Hey buddy, today I felt happy because. Explain tasks you're doing. Now I'm pouring coffee. This mug is heavy. Tell a short story. Invent a mini adventure starring your pet or object. This playful talking reduces self-consciousness. Over time, you'll speak more fluidly to real people too. Section 23. Narrate your dreams and imagination before sleep or upon waking. Narrate a dream or imagine a story. Last night, I dreamed I was flying over mountains. The wind was cold. Imagine I discover a secret door in my house. I open it and find. This taps into your creativity and trains you to speak at a whisper or normal voice, both valuable for real conversations and presentations. Section 24. Teach what you learn. Teaching forces you to organize your thoughts clearly. Pick any small topic you've studied. A new grammar rule. A set of vocabulary words. A cultural fact about an English-speaking country. Then record yourself teaching it in English, explaining definitions, giving examples, and answering imaginary student questions. This deepens your understanding and builds fluency. Section 25. Regular self-review and refinement. Finally, make self-review an integral part of your practice. Monthly assessment. Re-listen to your early recordings. Note strengths and areas to improve. Set new benchmarks. If you once spoke 2 minutes, aim for 5. If your pronunciation was shaky, choose 3 sounds to master. Update your challenge. Rotate in new tasks, perhaps interviewing yourself, describing technical topics, or imitating academic lectures. By continuously refining your approach, you prevent plateaus and keep your progress accelerating. You now have 25 distinct daily tasks, from solo role plays, shadowing native speakers, blogging your thoughts aloud, to singing and even teaching. The secret to unlocking your fluent English is consistent, joyful speaking, no matter who's listening. Your action plan. Pick 3 tasks that excite you most. Schedule them into your day, morning, afternoon, or evening. Commit to 30 days and track your streak. Review and adjust every week. Remember, every word you speak strengthens your English muscles. So start now. Talk about one new thing you learned today in English, out loud, and keep going. Hi, my name is Alex. A few months ago, I realized that although I could understand almost everything in English, movies, podcasts, news, I just couldn't speak it confidently. Every time I opened my mouth, my tongue froze. I figured the missing piece was simple. I wasn't training my speaking muscles, so I decided to embark on a solo speaking adventure, using nothing but my own voice, my phone's recorder, and a handful of everyday objects. Here's my story: how I turned a silent learner into a confident speaker, step by step, with deep explanations of each practice. It all began on a Monday morning. I stood in front of the bathroom mirror with my toothbrush in hand, ready to start the first task, mirror talk. I looked into my own eyes and said, "Good morning, Alex. Today is June 19th, 2025. I'm brushing my teeth. The water feels cold, but it wakes me up." At first, it felt ridiculous, talking to myself like this, but within minutes, I noticed something powerful. By physically moving my lips and tongue in English sentences, I was building muscle memory. I practiced describing every motion. Now I put toothpaste on my brush. I rinse my mouth, until I felt those words roll off my tongue naturally. After breakfast, I moved to daily diary recording. I sat on my bed, phone in hand, and recorded a 2-minute audio. Today, I woke up at 7 a.m. I had oatmeal and coffee. Then I practiced mirror talk, which felt helpful. I'm a bit nervous about my work meeting, but I'll do my best. Listening back, I caught my hesitations, those tiny pauses and repeats, and made notes on how to smooth them out next time. Recording and reviewing taught me to become my own coach, pinpointing exactly where I stumbled and then deliberately correcting it in subsequent recordings. That afternoon, during my lunch break, I tried the shadowing technique. I found a short TED Talk clip about creativity and hit play. As the speaker said, creativity is not just a skill, it's a way of seeing the world. I spoke those words aloud simultaneously, matching her pace, intonation, and emotion. My heart raced initially. Keeping up felt like sprinting, but by the third full sentence, I noticed that my accent grew more natural and my confidence soared. I repeated the entire 2-minute segment 3 times, each round faster and more fluid. On Wednesday evening, I decided to integrate picture description into my routine. I grabbed a random postcard from my collection, an image of a bustling street market in Bangkok. I set a timer for 3 minutes and began. In this picture, I see colorful stalls selling fruits and spices. A vendor is slicing mangoes. People are chatting in small groups. The air looks humid. I described not only what I saw, but also imagined sounds, smells, and even the vendor's possible inner thoughts. This task sharpened my ability to speak spontaneously, stretching my vocabulary on the fly. Thursday brought a playful twist. Role play alone. I imagined I was calling a hotel to make a reservation. I picked up my phone and dialed my own number, then answered it with a receptionist's voice. "Hello, Grand Horizon Hotel. How may I help you?" I asked. "Hi, I'd like to book a room for 3 nights next week." Playing both parts, I practiced polite phrases and questions I'd need in real life. This role play stocked my phrase bank for future travel conversations. On Friday, I tapped into my musical side with karaoke singing. I chose Imagine by John Lennon. Slow, clear lyrics, perfect for pronunciation practice. I first read the lyrics, looked up Imagine All the People to understand its nuance, and then sang along on a karaoke track. I focused on enunciating world and brotherhood, noticing how my mouth formed each sound. Singing turned repetition into joy, and with each chorus, my speaking confidence grew, too. Weekend mornings were reserved for teaching what I learn. I'd pick a new grammar point, say the difference between used to and would for past habits, and record a mini lesson in English. I'd say, "Today I will teach you how to talk about past habits." Used to and would both describe repeated actions in the past, but used to can refer to states. For example, I used to live in London means I lived there before, but not now. Meanwhile, I would visit my grandmother every Sunday, emphasizes the repeated action. Explaining to an imaginary student forced me to organize my thoughts clearly and speak with authority. Every evening, I wrapped up with a short self-reflection monologue. I'd sit quietly, close my eyes, and narrate, "Today, I felt proud of my shadowing practice." My pronunciation of creativity improved noticeably. However, I hesitated when describing the market in my picture description. Tomorrow, I'll spend extra time on vocabulary related to shopping and markets. This reflection created a feedback loop. Identify strengths, acknowledge weaknesses, and plan targeted improvements. After 4 weeks of these daily tasks, I realized something profound. I was no longer afraid to speak English, even if it was only to myself. My mouth moved more freely. My sentences flowed without as many pauses, and I began dreaming in English during the day. During a work presentation, I even found myself thinking, "I can do this," fully in English, and delivering my points with clear intonation and confidence. My journey shows that speaking practice doesn't require a partner. With mirror talk, diary recordings, shadowing, picture descriptions, role plays, singing, teaching, and self-reflection, each deeply explained and woven into daily life. You can build genuine fluency. The key is consistency. Speak a little every day, review what you record, and always push yourself to try a new task. A week later, I decided to raise the bar. I'd mastered the basics: mirror talk, diary recordings, shadowing, picture description, role plays, singing, teaching, and reflection. But I knew real confidence comes from tackling uncomfortable tasks. So I planned 3 new challenges: complex monologue on abstract topics. I chose "What is Happiness" as my first theme. Sitting at my desk, I hit record on my phone and spoke for 5 full minutes without stopping. I began slowly. Happiness is not just a fleeting emotion, it's a state of mind shaped by gratitude, connection, and purpose. Mid-monologue, I stumbled over gratitude, but instead of stopping, I paused, said "gratitude," and carried on. After finishing, I listened back and noted 2 things: my mistaken stress on connection and a repetitive use of the word "really." That night, in my reflection monologue, now stretching them to 4 or 5 minutes, because my vocabulary and stamina had grown. In my 3rd month, I added one final transformative habit: live-streamed micro-presentations. Using a private YouTube stream set to unlisted, I presented a 2-minute talk on any topic: my morning routine, a book review, or my country's festivals, and invited only 1 or 2 friends to watch. After the stream, I reviewed the chat feedback, loved your pace, maybe slow down on that last point, and recorded a follow-up private video addressing their suggestions. The combination of real public speaking and instant feedback accelerated my growth like nothing else. Today, as I reflect on this journey, I realize that every major leap in my spoken English came not from grammar study or vocabulary lists, but from speaking, alone, out loud, deliberately, and repeatedly. By designing solo tasks that targeted specific skills: fluency, spontaneity, pronunciation, structure, and complex thinking, I built a comprehensive training program out of thin air. If you're still reading this, here's my parting advice. Don't wait for a partner. Don't wait for a classroom. Your voice, a recorder, and your own imagination are enough. Map out daily tasks, record yourself, seek feedback even if it's just your own notes, and never shy away from recording the awkward, unfinished takes. Those imperfect recordings are the raw material of mastery. So stand up, hit record, and speak about your dreams, your coffee mug, even the mundane details of brushing your teeth. Each word you utter alone is a step toward the day when speaking English feels as natural as thinking in your first language. Your story of transformation is just beginning. Go ahead and write, or speak, the next chapter.